Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. No legacy is so rich as honesty. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? Some rise by sin, and some by virtue fall. Hell is empty and all the devils are here. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. This life, which had been the tomb of his virtue and of his honor, is but a walking shadow, a poor player, that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. It is a wise father that knows his own child. The rob that smiles steals something from the thief. Heat not a furnace for your foe so hot that it do singe yourself. Reputation is an idle and most false imposition, oft got without merit, and lost without deserving. Brevity is the soul of wit. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. Oh, let me not be mad, not mad, sweet heaven, keep me in temper, I would not be mad. Such as we are made of, such we be. A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. 'Tis not enough to help the feeble up, but to support them after. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Love is a smoke made with the fume of sighs. The evil that men do lives after them, the good is oft interred with their bones. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. Cowards die many times before their deaths, the valiant never taste of death but once. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Kindness in women, not their beauteous looks, shall win my love. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. How far that little candle throws its beams. So shines a good deed in a naughty world. Men are April when they woo, December when they wed. Maids are May when they are maids, but the sky changes when they are wives. Who could refrain that had a heart to love and in that heart courage to make love known? What's done can't be undone. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Virtue is bold, and goodness never fearful. Life every man holds dear, but the dear man holds honor far more precious dear than life. Listen to many, speak to a few. There is a tide in the affairs of men, which taken at the flood, leads unto fortune. Omitted, all the voyage of their life is bound in shallows and in miseries. On such a full sea are we now afloat. And we must take the current when it serves, or lose our ventures. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. God has given you one face, and you make yourself another. If music be the food of love, play on. The course of true love never did run smooth. Ignorance is the curse of God, knowledge is the wing wherewith we fly to heaven. The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. But oh, how bitter a thing it is to look into happiness through another man's eyes. With mirth and laughter let old wrinkles come. There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. Life is as tedious as twice-told tale, vexing the dull ear of a drowsy man. Sweet mercy is nobility's true badge. Most dangerous is the temptation that doth goad us on to sin in loving virtue. Boldness be my friend. They do not love that do not show their love. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. Let me embrace thee, sour adversity, for wise men say it is the wisest course. I like not fair terms in the villain's mind. Talking isn't doing. It is a kind of good deed to say well, and yet words are not deeds.